Hi, I'm Dan from Marble.com, and this is Derek. And today we're here to talk about the increasing popularity of white countertops.
Yeah, in today's culture, we've noticed that white, has really become kind of a staple in kind of our city life. And if we watch how trends grow, it usually starts in the urban culture, then it moves out to the suburbs, and then eventually out to the countries. Sometimes it could take 10, 15, 20 years before it really pushes out to the country. But right now, we're really close to New York City, really close to Manhattan, and the most popular color that people are looking for is white. And we're not really seeing this in the bathrooms, we're seeing this for white countertops in the kitchen. I mean, most people want that marble look, that's what they really want, and everyone kind of equates marble with white, Italy, Carrara, Statuetta, Calicut. Those are the stones that people want. Finding a white countertop isn't always easy, because the materials are the issue.
Exactly, and I mean really why we've seen such an increase in white countertops is because it's giving the illusion of spaciousness. So especially how you were saying, these trends always start in New York City, you have a smaller area there. So you're gonna wanna try to make it look as big as you can and take advantage of all the natural light, and white's gonna help reflect the natural sunlight that you're getting and the light in the room.
Typically when it comes to design, the darker colors are kind of reserved for the bigger spaces. Because they're already big, so you can use darker colors. The smaller spaces, you want the lighter colors to make the area seem bigger than it actually is. So that's another reason. But I think another reason that white countertops have really come into style is the modern look. White gives you that, that look of marble. Everyone equates class and upper class, and look at all the famous statues by Michelangelo. And there's actually a marble named after Michelangelo, and that's the look that people really, really crave. But there are challenges to getting this look, and you have to think about the materials that there are. We have, let's see, what we have? Quartz, right? We have granite, marble. Quartzite.
So quartz is really the best material if you're trying to get a pure, consistent surface.
Why is that?
So quartz is a man-made material. It's engineered. So there's control over what the product is going to look like. So we can have a pure white countertop like that. Whereas with marble or quartzite, it's being quarried out of a mountain. So you have to go on kind of this like needle in a haystack search to find the most pure, whitest part of the quarry.
Now, and with that being said, like granite, quartzite, and marble, those are all natural stones made by the earth. Whatever the earth creates is what you're going to get. So it's kind of like you said, the manhunt to find it. The quartz is man-made, so they can essentially create any color you want. But the problem with that now is that everyone's going to be the same. So what makes marble, granite, and quartzite so beautiful is that it's one of a kind. It's a piece of art. And as you were equating to is, finding that white marble that the earth made, that's almost impossible. To find a pure white.
Yeah, it's very rare, and it's become increasingly more rare with the demand of white countertops going up. So really, if you're looking for a white marble or a white quartzite or something like that, even the classic white quartzite, we've seen that get increasingly gray over the years.
So for those of you guys who don't know, that there's a kind of a new material out there on the market called quartzite. Everyone knows marble, everyone knows granite. And quartz, as we refer to as the engineered, the artificial stone. But this material quartzite's really hit the market by storm. Everyone wants it. And essentially the reason why people like quartzite is because it looks like
marble,
but it's a little bit more durable, kind of like a granite, kind of like we have here, and it can really hold up a little bit more than most marbles, even though there are some very durable marbles. And so this most famous quartzite that we've encountered recently is the classic white quartzite, which is now basically almost extinct. You could still get it, but it's almost like very grayish now. Maybe someone's going to find a mountain somewhere, that has more of this, but right now it just doesn't exist. It's basically sold out.
So I mean, really, we've seen a lot of people move to quartz for that reason, but it's really not just going to have the same look to it. But luckily, I mean, the advantage that we have here is that we're on such good terms with quarries that when a pure white piece of marble comes up, we're the first ones to know about it.
Yeah. Most granite and marble places have middlemen, and essentially those guys are buying a couple slabs here and there, and they do it on consignment. They basically say, give me the stone and I'm going to pay you back when I sell it. Well, we don't do that. We buy the stone flat out. So the quarries really like us because there's maybe they're going to pay us, maybe they're not going to pay us. And the quarries do not want to disappoint us. Because we buy more stone than anyone else in the world, they know that, hey, we want to make sure that marble.com gets the best stuff, because if we don't, we're not going to buy from them again. So as soon as the best stuff is available, the moment it's available, we get the first call, and we're the ones to get it. And we don't accept stuff that's subpar. We just don't take it. We actually have reps that go around to the different quarries, and they actually make sure that it is the best stuff before it comes here.
And what's insane about it is there could be one area of the mountain specifically where you can take this super white material out, and then 1 foot over will be entirely gray. It'll be a totally different piece.
Right. Yeah, and that's a challenge to this. You know, you have these big mountains, and you could see in the picture we have here, it's, you know, a white mountain, but there's big, you know, gray veins going through it. And so where do you cut this? Where do you cut the pieces out? Depending where the pieces get cut are going to depend on the value. It's supply demand. People want the white, you know. And what makes, you know, when we talk about marbles, what makes, you know, Carrara different than the Calicut? You know, the Calicut has much thicker veins, very thick. You know, it's really white with really thick veins, and that's really what people really want.
It's really distinctive. You walk into a room and it catches your eye immediately.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's a more expensive stone than the Carrara. Now, you can find Carrara almost everywhere, and it's kind of a softer look. I guess that's the word I was looking for. It's a softer look. You know, Carrara's still stunning stone, very stunning stone. But, you know, the Calicut is like the stone people really want. But it's so hard to get pure white stones or stones that are really white. That's the challenge. And when you're talking about kitchens, you know, marble's not always the best option either, is it?
It's not per se. I mean, with proper maintenance, like cleaning and sealing, it's going to be fine in the long run. But in a durability comparison of marble to granite, granite would obviously be superior.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we always recommend to people that granite is our #1 choice for kitchens. It's super durable, you know, and it's one of a kind. But the challenge here when we're talking about white countertops is that there's really not many granites out there that are white. Now, there are stones that are white with other colors in it, but they don't have that beautiful veining marble has. And it's different. The Bianco Anticos, the Bianco Romanos. You know,
which still look good though and give a total spacious vibe if you have like white cabinets.
Right.
You know, if you have white cabinets and then you have
or even black cabinets,
like a snow white granite. You know, where it's predominantly white, has some gray veins in it. Like it's still going to give you the same feel, but it's just not going to be quite the same.
Right. And so if you want that white look and you want the durability, maybe you don't want to spend as much money as you would for some of these more expensive marbles, granite's a great option. It's just a great option. And there's nothing wrong with doing marble in your kitchen. I would just make sure that, you know, you talk to your sales reps. Talk to the guys at marble.com, especially the guys who know. Because some marbles are going to be softer than others. And you want to make sure you're getting one that's on the more durable side. And you also, if you have young kids running around, and you know you cook a lot, you know you drink a lot of red wine, marble's probably not the best option for you. Then I would do a granite. 100% I would do a granite.
Or a quartz even.
Even a quartz. You know, I prefer the natural stone, I prefer the granite over the quartz, but quartz is a great option. A lot of people love that look, especially if you really want a really sleek, modern look. Quartz is a great option for you. You know, if you're an older couple, maybe the kids have left the household, you're really diligent about cleaning up after yourselves, marble could be a great option, and it's stunning. It's stunning. And there's also equity to talk about in there too, isn't there?
Absolutely. I mean, well, I feel like that's where this monochromatic palette came from, is that you have a high resale value when you're using neutral colors. Also gives you a lot of flexibility with design, like accents. You know, you could put a red tea kettle in an all-white kitchen, and it's a very distinct feature. You know, and then your resale value is going to be a lot easier having such a blank slate like that. Someone can come in to add their own personal touch easily. You can change things a lot for the holidays. You know, Halloween comes around, you put some pumpkins in there. The orange gives a vibrance to the room. You know, so that's why it's been increasingly popular as well.
Yeah, if you're selling a kitchen, your kitchen's bright red and your cabinets are, you know, orange, you know,
it's tough.
That's not going to be everyone's style. But if you have, you know, gray counters with, you know, gray cabinets with a white counter, you know, it's really easy for this to people just put in some, you know, pieces here, pictures and different, you know, little knickknacks here and there, and really make the room pop.
And doing it like that, you don't have to be afraid of having a boring kitchen, because someone may think that like, oh, I'm going to have this very bland sort of palette for my kitchen, like, oh, it may look dull. You know, but your imagination can really run away with all the accents.
And to bring it all back in, when we talk about the trends here with the white countertops, you know, years ago, you know, marble's always been in style. Always. Everyone's wanted that, you know, that Calicut, you know, everyone's, you know, the Italian marble. But, you know, yellows were such, you know, an in for countertops for so long. Yellows and beiges, you know, those were the colors that people really, really went after. And then, you know, all of a sudden it kind of went to the darker colors like the Ubitubas and the Black Galaxy. And now we're seeing the complete opposite, white. Everyone wants white countertops. So thanks, Dan. I think we hopefully, you know, educated some of our viewers a lot here. You know, white countertops, you know, it's a challenge to find the right one. And that's why coming to a place like marble.com where we don't carry 2-3 stones. We carry literally 2,000 stones in stock. We have 7 locations. You know, we have the most state-of-the-art technology. You know, we're really, you know, on the cutting edge of everything we do. We're the experts in the field. So if you have questions, you know, reach out to us.
All right. Thanks for watching. Visit marble.com for some more information. Visit tv.marble.com for more videos. And make sure to like us on Facebook too.